Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Dojo Plans, and today I am doing some daily sheets for my daily planner. And you guys, we are officially starting to make some sheets for 2024. I am doing things a little bit differently in my how I use them. I'm going to be splitting these between personal, so just like inside the house, things I have to get done, just for like the household, and then I also use these for social media slash business things. I'm still going to be doing 5 sheets every week, and the reason why is because I still end up with extras because sometimes I don't write in them every single day. And I think this year it'll, like, for 2024, it'll work out a little bit better because I should end up using all of my sheets, because sometimes I don't use them every single day for my daily sheets. So I usually have, like, I think I had 10 left over, like maybe like 10 days, maybe a little less than that left over from the ones that I did, for 2023. And that's just because sometimes I don't use them every single day, even though I do only do 5 days worth. Sometimes I don't use them every day. Sometimes I, like, Mondays and Tuesdays are like the busiest days for me. And then sometimes Wednesdays and Thursdays I kind of fall off because I end up spending more time, like, with my husband or my daughter or whatever that is. So then I just don't get as much work done on those days. So I think still doing 5 days is going to work. We're going to test it out for about a month. And then if I need to do more pages in these videos, then I will do more pages. But I think it should kind of even out enough to where, like, I'm having a day or two dedicated to stuff that is for the household, and then the other 3 days are probably going to be more business related slash social media. So I think it'll work out. We'll see. I'm hoping, like, at the end of the year, that'll just mean, like, I don't have any extra pages left over that will roll into, the new year. And also, like, right now I am still using some of the pages that I did, for 2023. They're going to kind of roll over. So I do still have pages. So we'll kind of just play it by ear and see how it goes. But for now, we're just going to use 5 pages, like we have been doing. So these are my principles. They are available on my website. I do have them linked down in the description below. I like using my daily sheets because I just like to narrow things down. If I focus mainly on these top 3 things, and yes, sometimes I load them up with more than one thing, but as long as I focus on these 3 things, I can feel at peace with my day rather than having 10 billion to-dos and never feeling like I'm ever going to get them done. It's just easier for me to only prioritize the top 3 things. And then if there's time, I work on, the running to-do list that I usually have. But that's just really how I use these sheets. So we're going to continue on because we didn't finish using all the Happy Planner sticker books in 2023. So we're going to continue them in 2024. We'll definitely finish this year, because we're about halfway. We're a little bit more than halfway with the sticker books that we have right now. So today I have Happy Valentine's Day, Blush in It, Bold and Bright, Cheerful Seasons, and then Color Story in the mini. So that one should be interesting. So these are the 5 books we're going to be using today. And then we kind of just got to decide which one we want to do on which layout. I like doing both layouts just because it, changes it up a little bit. But we're going to have, let's see, we'll have 3 verticals. So I'm going to just pick the ones that I think will work the best in the verticals. I feel like I could make this one work in a horizontal if I need to. Same thing with this one. I feel like I can make this one work for horizontal. So maybe we'll use these 3 for vertical. Let's start with Cheerful Seasons. I don't know if I've already used, like, New Year's stickers in here or not. I might have. I don't even know if there are New Year's stickers in here. Maybe they're at the beginning. Oh yeah, here we go. I think these are New Year's stickers. Yeah, Hello New Year. So let's use these ones because we are starting a new year. So might as well go in with some of these. And then we'll make sure we use these, on the first week. And again, I might just kind of switch. I'm definitely probably going to keep it, though, to where, like, if I'm using this page and the back side of this page is going to be for business. And then if I need a page for household, I'll have that on a different page when I'm using the sheets, just so that way I can put those in my catch-all planner. These ones will stay in, like, the little notebook that I'm making for, social media sheets, because these ones will stay in my office. But the other ones, will kind of go in and out of my office. Okay, so this one doesn't really have any other decorations, so that's fun. But technically we are like officially into winter by the time we start using this, so maybe we can just kind of play around with some of these decorations. And I'm actually going to use these to spiffy up these boxes a little bit. So just taking my X-Acto knife and just gonna like spiffy those up a little bit, because why not? And then there are a little bit of functional boxes, but definitely not a lot. But we'll use some of these in here. We will do 2 in each. Sometimes I'll do like a header and then what I need to do, or sometimes I'll write something in each one. It really just depends on the day and what I'm needing, you know, that spot for. And I need something for down here. I mean, we have these decorations, so might as well use these ones. We don't have a lot of options as far as these go. So I'm just going to use some of these to kind of decorate some different areas just for fun. Because I'm like, what else am I going to do? Just kind of covering up this square area. And track that on another day. Okay, I think that's good. This one doesn't have a lot. I mean, obviously it does if we go into the rest of the book, but I want to kind of just stick to the like New Year's winter vibe. So that was Cheerful Seasons. All right, flipping that over. Let's go into our next book and we can try out, let's do this Bold and Bright. This one's definitely more on that functional side, which isn't a bad thing considering that one I didn't have a lot of functional. There is a little bit of decorations in here that we'll be able to make work, and there's definitely the functional things that we'll need. So just deciding on which ones I want to use. Let's use some of these. These look fun to write in. Just gonna grab some random colors and we'll find like a fun full box to stick in here. Let's do this one because this has all the colors in it. Gotta love our color. I did see some, yes, washi strip banner stickers. Again, adding in more color. Just like so. We also have some fun confetti pieces, which is perfect for some simple decorating. At least it has like a little bit of decoration stuff in it, so that's always good. I'm gonna add a couple of those. Ooh, we even have these, which these match what's on those. I feel like we could kind of pull that in a little bit. Let's do some small pieces, kind of match those, and then we can do a quote. Love a good quote. Today amazing. We have hearts. We have our functional boxes, which is good because I want to do some layering and some of these and pull in some of the other colors. So is there, guess we'll go with this red color. I was hoping for yellow, but didn't see one. We have a yellow circle, which now I'm like, we can go ahead and add that. Mainly because I just want some more yellow in here. Add that in. Okay, I'm actually looking, that kind of works. This one kind of works. Because then it kind of doesn't cover up the little confetti as much. So we'll do that one. We can add some other circles just for fun. Some other little quotes. can always change these, which that's why I like using the clear, or that's why I like using the gray version, not the clear, the gray version, because it's light enough to where I feel like I can cover it up. I mean, you can still obviously see it, but it's not as bad. So sometimes it's nice to just make it all look like one. You can definitely cover it with whiteout too. I just hate whiteout, and sometimes I feel like that looks worse. So that's the only reason why I'm not using that. I'm not a big fan of whiteout. Just gonna add this busy in there, and then I feel like that's good. That one actually has quite a bit, and there's still even more decoration. So that was bold and bright. First 2 pages, ready to go. We're switching to horizontal next. This is Blush in It. Let's see what we have in here. So we need to look for things that we can make work sideways. So this one will work sideways. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the center. And then I do have another one that I can make work sideways if I need to. There's another one. There's some boxes. Okay, these boxes are great for this. I like the gold. I'm going to kind of flop them so that way they're different ways. Oops. Okay, making that work. Again, just trying to see what I have first before I go crazy, but kind of add in a quote here to turn that into a quote. I can have this be focus instead of priority. And we have more of these boxes, so we'll use one of those. We have hearts in this book. Ooh, we have some of these too. We have like these dots. These can be our decorations, because this book doesn't have a ton of decorations, but these work just fine. Yes. That's cute. And we can even add some of these hearts. Add them right down here. It's good that this book does have like some fun things to decorate with. This will be an amazing year. Good quote for that. Keep on dreaming. Just adding some of these quotes in here, filling up some space. These big circles are good too. We even have some more functional. And again, I really just like adding a box in here just for like a layering element. I just feel like I like that better than just like one small box there. And adding just random things now. I had a feeling we'd have some of those. Should have waited. It's all good. Okay, I think I'll just go in with some of these hearts all over. And we'll make sure we grab some of the, whatchamacallit, what are the actual foiled ones too. So I'll make sure to grab some of those. I'm just going to go in and start laying these all over. Oops, sorry, 100% was out of frame. Just going to use a whole row, and then I'll go in with some of the foiled hearts as well. Just laying these all in here, and then we'll go and grab some of the foil, which it looks like I feel like I did this before at some point in time. I'm just going to add all of these in here, adding some of that decoration element. One more. Okay, feel like that's good. Feeling like that's a very Valentine's-y vibe. I might have to save these sheets till Valentine's Day. All right, flipping it over, especially because we're about to use this one. This is Happy Valentine's Day. Sometimes I'll do that too. Sometimes I'll, you know, save sheets for another week or whatever, and it usually works out pretty well. But we'll probably might do that with these ones because these ones are very Valentine's vibe spreads. So, okay, so I think we can make this one work sideways. And then maybe we can do one more. I don't know. I don't remember if there's any more in here. I did see the banners, so we'll make sure we use one of those. These ones I could make work sideways because I could always cover up if I really needed to. I'm kind of thinking about changing the layout of this and not really using the bottom one at all. This bottom box might get covered up completely. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to go back to those banners before I forget. Let's use this one. Oops. Oh no. I ripped it. Like didn't come off. It's like not cut very well. It's okay. We'll fix it. We'll just pretend it never happened. Maybe I could add like a little sticker there to cover it up or something. Here, we'll add these little lips to keep the pieces together. Sometimes we gotta make it work. There we go. Add a quote. Okay, because I'm thinking of, there's like some pretty big, what are they called? Like pretty big, like these fun boxes. So it could be fun to use those, or even just this fun decoration. Thinking of adding this in here. Yeah, I'll probably save this sheet, honestly, until Valentine's Day, and then use these ones then. So why not? I try to go in order. It makes it hard when some of these pop up sooner than I need them. So I might just save these sheets for, you know, closer to Valentine's Day. Thankfully, because I filmed these like pretty much, not back to back, but pretty close together, you know, usually by the time I'm filming again, I haven't even used the sheets that I filmed for because I have them done like a week ahead. So I think it'll be fine to save the sheet. Like even like, yeah, this full page, I might just save all the way until Valentine's. So stick that in there. Because I have these, this red foil, I think I'm just going to go in with some of these foil red hearts. Of course, they're like teeny tiny, so pulling them up is always fun. At least these ones are coming up pretty easily compared to some of the other hearts that we did. Just going to put these all over. Get some more of that foil in here. Okay, I think that's probably good. All right, I think that's it. Happy Valentine's Day. Probably have to save this sheet until a little closer to Valentine's Day, but I do like how these two turned out. All right, last page is back to a vertical, and now we're going in with Color Story Mini. So now we got to pick which Color Story vibe we are wanting. We kind of just did like the layered florals vibe. Ooh, this one's kind of like a Daydreamer pastel. This one's just like the pastels, but this one's really pretty. That one's fun. Or we can go brights. This one has functional in it. trying to like look and see what each one has, because each one of these has like different, very different things. Oh, these ones are very bright. Ooh, but these ones would fit perfectly in here. Sometimes I'm like, use that one, but I think I'm going to go with the brights, and then I might use those brights, and I might use some of the brights towards the front. I don't know. But I think I'm going to use these bright, colorful ones, because I think all of our other spreads are pretty not as bright. If I use these, it's going to kind of change my layout a little bit, which is fine. Again, that's why I like the light gray, because I don't feel like it looks as crazy when I completely change the layout. It doesn't bother me as much either. Okay, so I'm just adding these speech bubbles in here. We'll probably go in with a bunch of these disc stickers, because why not? Super cute. And these honestly might be a good majority of our decorations. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw these in here. A good majority of them. Okay. Used a lot on this page already, which is pretty good. Can even add, these might be like titles for each box. Sometimes I like to do that. Okie dokie. What else is in specifically this section? Let's do more smiles, because that fits great. And then again, we can kind of layer in some boxes, because I have a few more of those. This good vibes. That in there. We have like these paint splatter pieces. Add some of these in here. Oops. Just for fun. Sometimes I like making random stories with these word banner things. Time for an adventure. Let's see. Time for an adventure. Usually I'll just go in like the gradient that these usually are in, because I just think it like makes it look fun. Sometimes I just don't know what else to do with these, so I like making like my own little quote. A quote spot. Just make sure that I grab different ones. There we go. I feel like that filled in that space really well. Okay, I'm gonna go towards the front. I don't think there's really anything I need in here, but we're just gonna look at these ones. Oh, you know what? We can change these. Today's list, brain dump. We'll just change those just to add a little bit of a different look. All right, I think that's it. So that was Color Story Mini. And I think it worked out pretty well with some of the changes that we had to do. So let's go ahead and get these pages punched. Alrighty, and we have page 1. And page 2, some bright colors, page 3, and page 4, Valentine's vibes, and then page 5. So daily sheets are all ready for our first week of January for 2024. Again, I'll be using some of them for social media things, and then some of them will also just be for household things, but hopefully it'll just help me so that way I don't have some extras, you know, at the end of the year. But I think doing it this way, and then if I have to start making some more, then I'll make more than 5 each week, but for now I'm still using a couple of the ones from the last couple of days of 2023. So, you know, we have a couple extras, but I'll get to start using these ones soon. So there we go, you guys. I so hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!